Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to show you how to remove the plug out of your Mossberg 500 shotgun. This is probably the same for any Mossberg platform shotgun that has a plug in the magazine to limit the amount of rounds that are in your shotgun. So here we have my Mossberg 500. This is the slug barrel attached to it right now. It also has a field barrel. I checked this firearm prior to filming, but just for everybody, it's empty. There's nothing in the chamber. The magazine is empty as well. This is something that's very simple to do, and you can do it probably in about 30 seconds. So the reason that the plug is in the magazine is for a shotgun like this. It's something that somebody would use for hunting. The state law in Pennsylvania is you're only allowed to have 2 rounds in the magazine of the gun plus 1 in the chamber. That's why they limit, or that's why they put the plug in, rather. So this is more of a shotgun geared towards hunting, whereas my Mossberg 590 A1 that I have, which is a home defense shotgun, is I believe it's an 8+1 magazine. So 8 in the magazine and then 1 in the chamber. Removing the plug from this firearm, it will give you 6 rounds in the magazine and then plus 1 in the chamber. Anyhow, to remove it, you're going to take this screw out right here on the top of the magazine. It's going to take me a minute. I just have to detach the sling from the screw. Once I have that off, I can just lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. For those of you that don't know, you spin that right off. And the easiest thing I've found to get these off is to close your action about halfway, and this barrel should, and it does, pull right off. And gently set that down. It's a very expensive scope that I have on there. Now, some of you may be wondering, how are we going to get the plug out? What tools do we need? That kind of thing. You don't need any tools. Your plug is going to be right here in this hole. And if we do it right, it just popped right out right here. It's a little dowel rod. So we'll pull that out, right like so. Now, this is your dowel rod that you have, your plug, and it has some rubber stoppers on it, or rubber grommets. The only thing that they're there for is noise reduction. So we'll shove that back in. And let's say for whatever reason you shake yours, because I've seen it happen, people shake the shit out of these guns and that plug won't come out. These are live rounds, however there's no barrel on the gun. It's not going to be able to fire. So we'll close the action and see if I can get it on camera for you. It should only take about 3 rounds to do this. You put 1 round in, 2, and I want you to watch the top of the magazine right here. I'm going to put this 3rd round in. I'll do it slowly. And right there is your plug. Pull it right out. Voila. Now there's 3 rounds in there. Now you can put 4, 5. So I lied. It takes 5 in the magazine. The 6th one doesn't fit. So the Mossberg 500A is a 5+1. The only time I would recommend doing that is if you're not using this gun for hunting. If you use a shotgun for hunting and you get stopped by a game commission officer or any law enforcement officer for that matter, and they can put more than 2 rounds in the magazine, you're going to get a fine and you might lose your hunting license. It depends on their mood for the day, so to speak. But I keep the plug in this gun because all I use it for is migratory game birds, rabbits, clay shooting, or as you saw the slug gun, I use it for Jersey deer. Other than that, there's no reason for me not to have the plug in the gun. I've got other shotguns that have a higher mag capacity and are more geared towards home defense anyway, which we can do a later video on. But that is how you remove the plug from a Mossberg 500 or any Mossberg shotgun.